Picture this. You're scrolling through your feed, minding your business, when suddenly a jacket pops up that looks suspiciously like your personality got run through a blender with your Spotify playlists. It's somehow exactly your color palette, exactly your vibe, and exactly the kind of purchase you'd regret, but proudly wear anyway. Except here's the thing. This jacket doesn't exist. Well, not yet. It's an AI-generated fashion prototype, priced dynamically, tokenized on-chain, and already collecting likes by the thousands. Because apparently, the machines have decided they're fashion designers now. And that, my friends, is where we begin today's episode. How AI, crypto, and couture are fusing into the strangest, most profitable remix the economy has seen since someone convinced the world to pay real money for digital cats. Buckle up, because the runway is definitely weird today. Fashion has always been a game of prediction, guessing what people will obsess over next season, next month, or basically next Tuesday afternoon, when everyone collectively decides beige is back. But AI has hijacked that prediction cycle. It's no longer, let's see what trends emerge. It's, let's generate the trends and feed them to the world like an algorithmic buffet. Brands used to hire entire forecasting firms to detect patterns, analyze colors, decode culture. Now, a single model can scan billions of images, posts, mood boards, runway shots, TikTok dance fits, and whatever Gen Z is wearing, ironically, and produce trend insights in minutes. Fashion houses spent decades developing a signature aesthetic. AI can recreate it in about 6 seconds. 5, if the GPU isn't busy mining Solana meme coins. This has turned the fashion economy into a kind of Mad Libs generator with dollar signs attached. Because when AI starts designing outfits, the question becomes, who owns the design? A person? A model? A GPU with questionable hobbies? Or the blockchain? And that's where crypto steps in, sparkly boots and all. You know how luxury fashion loves exclusivity? The limited edition and only 200 exist? Or you're paying mostly for the label and emotional validation kind of exclusivity? Crypto said, cute. Let me show you how digital scarcity really works. Instead of launching a new clothing drop, brands can tokenize every design, every jacket, purse, sneaker, digital accessory, and turn it into a tradable asset. The moment artificial intelligence generates a dress, a pattern, or even a colorway, it can be minted, stamped, certified, economized. Suddenly, the fashion industry becomes a market where every sketch is a commodity, and every commodity has a price history, liquidity, and a bunch of speculators who definitely don't wear half the things they're trading. People used to buy clothes. Now, they buy fashion futures. Imagine telling someone in 2005 that by 2026, investors would be like, yeah, I'm long on metallic puffer jackets, but short on gingham prints, and I think the AI sentiment data's bearish. Yep, we're living in really strange times. But here's where it gets delightfully chaotic. AI isn't just designing clothing, it's designing personalized clothing. The fashion economy used to work like this. Designers guess what the masses might like. Factories produce a ton of it, and half ends up discounted, donated, or inhaled by some black hole in the back of retail stores. Now imagine an AI system that studies your social feeds, your selfies, your color preferences, your shopping habits, the things you've hovered over for too long at 2 a.m., don't worry, I won't tell, and generates clothing designs specifically for you. Not your demographic, not your age group, you. And you can buy the physical piece or just the digital version for your avatars, Metaverse identities, VR game skins, or whatever other parallel universes you're running around in. The kicker, every one of those personalized designs can be minted as a one-of-one token. Your outfit is now an asset, a collectible, a flex, and a contribution to a market where rarity isn't just about scarcity, it's about identity. We've entered the era of hyper-personalized haute couture, fueled by GPUs and cryptographically certified drip. But let's crank the chaos dial a little further. One of the strangest emerging trends is AI fashion houses that don't actually exist. They're just models. Models that don't sleep, don't eat, don't throw tantrums on set, and don't require hair and makeup unless it's rendered. These AI fashion houses create collections that exist only digitally, yet people buy them. For Instagram, for TikTok, for virtual events, for VR concerts, for fashion NFTs, for the digital version of themselves who has significantly better posture. These pieces sell for anywhere from a few bucks to thousands of dollars, depending on the hype cycle. And because they're digital, they never tear, stain, fade, wrinkle, or lose their value because you spilled iced coffee on them. Digital fashion is the new luxury good. You can't wear it to the grocery store, but you can wear it in the places people actually judge you, online. Which raises the next question. If AI can design infinite outfits instantly, how do you create meaningful scarcity? That's where blockchain becomes fashion's bouncer, clipboard and all. Crypto turns limitless digital designs into limited assets. Scarcity isn't a factory output anymore, it's code. Owning a rare digital jacket becomes the equivalent of owning an extremely loud sports car, except you can't get pulled over for it. But don't think the physical world is out of this game, far from it. AI-driven supply chains mean clothing can be manufactured only when someone buys it. No overstock, no waste, no... Wait, why did we make 4,000 neon capri pants? Who approved this? Instead, AI predicts local trends, routes materials, tracks demand, and automatically reorders inventory before humans even realize something is selling out. Factories become responsive, nimble, efficient, sometimes a little too smart. And with crypto-based supply chain tracking, every piece becomes traceable, from raw materials to the store hanger to the eventual pile on your bedroom floor. Blockchain receipts say, yes, this shirt is legit. Yes, it's ethically sourced. No, it didn't mysteriously appear from the fashion underground. The luxury market loves this, but the counterfeiters, not so much. Imagine a world where every high-end bag is scanned upon purchase, verified forever, and trackable so no one can resell a fake. It's like giving every item a digital passport. Stamped, sealed, authenticated, now you're ready to enjoy your overpriced accessory. But let's talk money, the real money. AI isn't just designing clothes, it's designing demand. Predicting trends, manipulating pricing, optimizing drops, matching creators with micro-audiences, and turning fashion into a data-driven ecosystem where your wardrobe is shaped not just by taste, but by machine learning models who believe they understand you better than you understand yourself. And frankly, they might. We're headed toward a fashion economy where prices change dynamically based on real-time demand. AI influencers launch clothing lines daily. On-chain ownership defines status. Digital outfits may one day out-earn physical ones. Fashion speculation becomes a legitimate investment category. And entire collections exist only as tokenized economic experiments. Who knew the future runway would be part stock market, part GPU farm, part cyberpunk fever dream? Now, here's the weirdest twist of all. AI models are increasingly designing for other AI models. AI influencers dressing AI audiences, AI designers collaborating with AI photographers for AI fashion shows in AI environments viewed by humans, well, occasionally. We're basically third-wheeling machines doing couture, and it's not slowing down. As fashion merges with finance, we're entering a world where your wardrobe becomes a portfolio, your outfits become revenue-generating assets, and your avatar has better fashion sense and possibly better credit than you do. The line between investment piece and the shirt you bought because the algorithm bullied you into it gets blurrier by the day. So what should we take away from all this? The future of fashion isn't just about clothing. It's about data as fabric, tokens as labels, identity as currency, scarcity as software, and AI as the designer stitching it all together. Fashion isn't becoming cheaper. It's becoming smarter, more algorithmic, more individualized, more speculative, and just weird enough to feel like it was designed in a laboratory using equal parts economics, aesthetics, and mild existential dread. We've traded mannequins for machine learning, runways for rendering engines, and fabric for cryptographic proof, and honestly, it's fabulous. If you enjoyed this little walk down the digital runway, stick around, because technology is rewriting every corner of the economy, and here on Neural Nickels, we bring receipts, punchlines, and the occasional AI-generated scarf. Until next time, may your wallets stay liquid, your algorithms stay kind, and your wardrobe, digital or otherwise, stay legendary.